Hey there guys, and thank you for coming back to my review channel for today's review. We have Castle Crashers Remastered. This game came out in September of 2023. Sleeper hit, not a lot of people were able to pick this one up. This was offered directly from Behemoth's website. You go to www.thebehemoth.com and their website, and that's where you could go to pick it up and buy it. It was available for $30 for the longest time. And then recently they added DLC to it that you're able to pick up for Nintendo Switch or Steam, but they took the physical off of their website. And I don't know why they would do that, but I got it. And you can expect this to go up in price as it becomes harder to find. So if you do happen to find this one, I picked this up for $49.99 from Retro Island Gaming. And when I picked this up, I was like, oh no, I'm definitely going to play that. And you know what's really crazy is, since opening it, this is actually one of the few games that has, if anything, since opening it, $50. It depreciated about $8 after opening it. So it went down to $42. And since then, it's gone back up. So I've already seen my investment of $50. I'm actually up right now. I believe it's worth $53 at the time of recording. So it's going up slowly but surely over time. I don't know when it was taken off the website. Like I said, I picked this up from Retro Island Gaming. And after I picked this up there, I was like, yo, you guys should go on the website because Behemoth is offering it for $30. Last print copies, whatever. Pick it up. If it has DLC in it, though, I'll definitely pick it up because the new one has a picture of a painter, like right over here with a paintbrush. And it comes with the DLC. But they didn't offer it for very long. It was very, very short print, and I believe as soon as it was done, it was done. So this might be the only way for you to acquire Castle Crashers. And my favorite part in particular about this, so I played this on the Xbox era, the Xbox 360 to be particular. I believe this actually might have came out on the original Xbox Live, but it probably came out in the end era of old Xbox. But I do remember this being offered as one of their, like, summer of fun games, and you had to buy this one and 4 others. And this was during the era where you had avatars for your Xbox, and you were able to put skins on it or whatever it is, and by purchasing this, you were able to get some type of a t-shirt or hat or whatever for your avatar for Xbox 360. So they don't offer that, I think, anymore. But Xbox, I don't even know what Xbox Live looks like, to be honest. I do have an Xbox One in the house, but it's only for playing Hulu, Netflix, and Blu-rays. I don't even play video games on it, to be honest. When it comes to video games, I keep it locked here for the Switch. So, Castle Crashers Remastered. What exactly is Castle Crashers? Castle Crashers is a beat-em-up game where, now, mind you, I don't play online, so this is a couch co-op. And this is couch co-op for 4 people. Now, all the people that I particularly have is I have the Gray Knight, I have a really strong Gray Knight, I have a really strong Green Knight. And when I looked up online after playing the game for quite some time, I found that those are the worst characters to play as. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer. But I already have them, I'm already working into them. So as soon as I beat the game, each one of the characters unlocks somebody new as you beat the game. This does come with the Valentine Girl, Pink Knight. She might not be a Valentine character, but I do remember her being offered as a downloadable character around Valentine's Day. And when it originally came out, that's what that character was offered as. Now, what's crazy is I would get up to this one part in this game, and I would lose. And I would get carried by my friends. Now, having it on the Switch, it's the first time that I've actually gotten really, really far in the game, and I love it. Now that I understand the mechanics of the game and how to play it a little more, to be honest, don't invest into attack. Invest into magic and health. Health primarily, then magic after. And then slowly tick into, after you have, those bars both like half and half, then you can slowly drop points into damage. And I learned where to farm as well. That's another thing. When I had this as a kid, I wasn't going on the internet to look up where do I go to farm or any of that information, but it sort of made pretty easy sense to me where to farm with the Troll Mother early on in the game, and from there the rest of the game is just a decent breeze. It's a good fight. It's a good challenge. I do enjoy it. So let's open this up so you guys can see what's inside here. So inside, here's your game case and your game pack. It does come with a few... Now, here's the thing that I don't understand, right? See, this is the end boss character, but the new DLC is the paintbrush character, so was this a little bit ahead of its time? I don't know. This particular game with the case and all that came out in September 2023, and the new DLC has come out, I believe, in August 2025. So I have yet to beat the game, so this very well could be the end boss character that I'm looking at here. But like I said, I haven't beaten the game yet. I'm in the middle of it, and I wanted to give you guys some content. So let's check out the goodies that come with this now. Unbeknownst to me, now I just opened this up and I saw this book and I was like, oh, it's a book, whatever. No one has time for an instruction manual. But I opened it up one day and I saw that there were these cool stickers in it. Now these are all of the starting characters, minus this guy over here. And this, but for the most part, these are all of the starting characters that you have. You have the what is this guy? The blacksmith, the pink one, orange, green, blue, yellow, and gray. These two, I guess you'll unlock as you go. But what I really, really liked is the booklet. The booklet shows you who everybody unlocks, and it's the character unlock guide. And I thought this was just an instruction manual, but you can tell if you beat the game once, and what happens is you have to beat the game in order to unlock subsequent characters. So you beat the knight as Green Knight, you'll unlock 2 characters. You beat the knight as Red, you unlock 2 characters. You beat the knight, and the red guy unlocks the bears. The bears is the level that when I was playing on Xbox 360, I would get to the bears and I would lose every time, and I'd have to be carried by my friends. But now I can beat it with no problem because I understand how to farm and I understand how to power level. So then you have the Blue Knight. Pink Knight unlocks nothing. Like I said, Pink Knight was DLC character, so to see Pink Knight offered immediately off the jump, that's right there. That's a $15 character. So $15 that I paid for back in 2008, now I'm getting in with the $50 of the game that I'm paying for. Also, the game was only $25 as well back then. You also have this, the blacksmith as well. You get him unlocked as well. If you notice, he doesn't unlock anything as well. So he is a standalone character, but he's been deemed, like, in my opinion, I'd say he's probably one of the best in the game. Then you have the Battle Block character. You have Alien Hominoid. Then you have the King. And a lot of these characters you unlock by doing in the arena. Grey Knight. And then Grey Knight Unmasked. Then you have your villains. You have Dark Knight, Thief. And these characters are unlocked in the arena. Bandit. Some artwork. What else do you have on the inside? Up now you're going for the custom characters. These are a little more advanced. But as you play the game, you will eventually unlock more characters as you progress. This guy is unlocked through beating the game as Red Knight. This guy is unlocked by beating the game as Blue Knight. This guy is unlocked by beating the game as Orange Knight. This guy is unlocked by beating the game as Green Knight. This guy is unlocked by beating the game as Grey Knight. This guy is unlocked by beating the game twice as, well, first as Red Knight, then as the Skull character. This guy is unlocked first by beating as Blue Knight, then by beating as, I guess it would be a Juggernaut, or the Chainmail guy. This guy is unlocked. The Ninja is unlocked by beating as Orange, then as the Demon, and then he'll be unlocked. And this guy, I guess the Assassin, would be unlocked by using Green, then the Mesh Face, and then you would get him. There's a few more. Then you have, I don't know what that is, Venom Guard. Venom Guard is unlocked by Archer, and then Venom Guard. This guy is by Bandit, and then you get him next. But they're both from the arena. And the last page is the, I guess, Happy Villager. You get him by playing as Unhappy Villager to get him. And then Guarded, whatever this guy is, you got to play as the Ice Archer. And then that's it. So I feel like, personally, I feel like this game, for replayability, you're not going to find another game that offers you as much as this one does. To be honest, I probably have roughly about 20 hours in this game. On the Xbox, I probably had a lot more, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I wasn't that good at it. Being able to go back and play missions and understand some of the mechanics of how to level up with RPGs and all that, the experience that I've picked up over 20 years of gaming is definitely showing playing this game. But overall, I'm very, very happy with this. Something that I feel like this is sort of, I don't know how they could have enhanced it with, would be amiibo support. But what type of amiibos could they possibly have? Do you think it would work with Animal Crossing? To be honest, Behemoth probably had enough problems getting this game on the Switch card. And it performs, in my opinion, it performs beautifully on Switch. I don't know really the difference between 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second. The only thing that I do know is like the Switch 2 fires, I believe, at like 100 frames per second or maybe 120, and the Switch's max is at 60. So I don't see lag on this game when I play it, so I would assume that it's firing and doing what it's supposed to do. The most characters and enemies that I've had on the board at one time was 19, including myself, and there was a fire going as well during that battle. Didn't lag at all. Some controller aspects of it, though, your magic, bombs, you're able to go to the store. They do have the blacksmith is there. You can go into the blacksmith, get all your weapons. It does come preloaded with a bunch of weapons already on it. There is DLC, I believe, in this game pack, although I haven't experienced it yet. But overall, I'm just very, very excited to have this one. This one was just a hidden gem, and when I saw it there, I was like, I have to pick this up. And that was before the Switch 2 was even announced. I scooped this gem up, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get that one. That's one that I need in my collection. And to be honest, I only saw it at Retro Island Gaming, and I've never seen this game anywhere else offered anywhere else ever. I've never seen it used. I've only seen it new at Retro Island Video Gaming. I've never seen it anywhere else. And to be honest, I didn't even know that they made a physical. Everything is on the game. Well, everything is on this game pack. There's nothing on here that says DLC required. When the end of the world comes and you can no longer use the internet, this will still function in your Switch. So long as you have electricity or battery power, solar energy, however you make that one work for yourself, as long as you can get power to that Switch and power to your TV, you will always be able to play this. As long as everything is working status quo. As long as you haven't bricked your Switch, there you go. And it'll work on the Switch Lite as well. They advertise it works on the Switch Lite, but you can only play one player, which that makes perfect sense. But you can put 1 to 4 players on it. Perfect couch co-op. Meg and I definitely get down to it. We do like playing this, although she feels that she's more so dead weight in the game, so I try to level up a character and say, oh, look, here you go, you can play as the pink character. And she tries to play a little bit, but it's not really the game for her. She really enjoys watching me play it, and that's sort of satisfying. And, you know, to be honest, one of my favorite levels is the level where the bear poops in the woods. And it always starts off with that one. I have found that the soundtrack for this game is offered online. You could purchase that via iTunes. But overall, this is a one-of-a-kind game, one-of-a-kind gem. And if you haven't played it before, you might want to check it out on eBay before prices start going up. Macari, Let Go. Look for those sites because you don't want to be in the middle of the Switch 2 generation, and you're thinking, you know what's a good platformer game that I really miss? Castle Crashers. I wonder if they offered that on the Switch. And you'd find out that they did. It came out in 2023. Although the box references that it came out in 2005. And it's a year after I was supposed to graduate high school. So I definitely, having this definitely brings me some memories, some joy, because I remember when it came out, and that was a wild time, man. Man, 2005, if I could go back, man, what a time. Just what a time. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Castle Crashers. And to be honest, platformer, 2D, side-scroller, Metrovania, it's not really exactly, in my opinion, a platformer, but it does have that. If you enjoyed Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for Switch, or you enjoyed that for Game Boy when that came out, if you enjoyed that style of the way that that game was presented, or even Echoes of Wisdom for that matter, if you enjoy that style and the way that that game is presented to you, you probably would enjoy Castle Crashers, although it doesn't have some of the same elements of RPG-ness that Legend of Zelda does possess. I would say that this game, in my particular opinion, is one that you're going to want to have in your collection. If you enjoy having company over, Castle Crashers, if anybody's played video games in your group that's over the age of 30, they're going to know what Castle Crashers is. And as long as you have some characters and you have some progression of yourself already built into it, this is a great game that you can couch co-op. So, like I said, I haven't beaten the game at all, but I do have 2 or 3 characters where they're up there in levels where they go pretty well together. I have the Green Knight, I believe, is at level 21. I have a Grey Knight level 42, and the Pink Knight is at like 29 or 28. So they're all, in my opinion, really, really good characters, but after playing it for a while and then looking at that booklet, I realized that I should have played as the Red Knight, so I unlocked the Bear, and I probably definitely should have played as the Orange Knight, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. So overall, very, very happy, and that's only based off of what they acquire. I feel like the Orange Knight, his power, his magic, he poisons enemies, it's just not, in my opinion, worth it. Blue Knight freezes people, Orange Knight is explosive, and Red Knight is electricity. Pink Knight does flowers and rainbows, and Grey Knight does arrows. So that's what your starting pick with these are. So I personally, I feel like I chose poorly, but I didn't know. Green is my favorite color, so that's what I went with. And then I got the Pink Knight going because if Meg chooses to play, so be it. And Gray is neutral. And I figured the arrows was the best way to go, and then I found out that it's okay. It's so-so. It's good for clearing a line. So, as always, guys, my name is Johnny5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of Castle Crashers Remastered, what I thought of it, how I'm enjoying it, some little tips and tricks there as well for the game. And if you do, look for it. Like I said, right now it's not being offered on Behemoth's website. It will be offered probably, I'm sure, again, when a restock happens at the time of this shooting. But right now, your best bet, if you want to pick this up immediately and you're looking to play it, Macari, Let Go, eBay, those are some good places to start. But I've seen this, right now I'm seeing this on eBay. Right now it's going for, $65, $70. So it's only going to go up. And those are sealed copies, by the way, guys. So you're going to get all of your fun stuff inside of it, sealed copy. It's going to have the book that tells you the character unlock guide, and it's going to come with some cool, in my opinion, these are cool stickers, which is why I haven't taken them off the sheet, because in my opinion, something like this, you know what I would like to do with this? I like to make magnets out of these, but that might be something for another day. But I like to keep all of my stuff inside the case. I like how everything fits so nice and perfectly in here. Just like that. Very artsy inside case as well. So overall, very, very happy. As always, my name is Johnny5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. You show me something in the comment box down below. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe in the corners and you ring that bell. Daily uploads here. Jay Glee's Cobra Snake, look in the description box down below. Jay Glee's Jack of all trades, master of none, hunting, camping, fishing, DIY projects, bottle cap collection, something for everybody. And Cobra Snake is a retro video game where somebody is actually encouraging me to put the Switch content that I have on the channel. I've been a very big collector of the Switch, and he's a very big collector of video games. So if you want to see some retro video game action, check his channel out. Sooner than later, I will have a short featuring Castle Crashers so you guys can see what the gameplay looks like, so you guys can make your own idea on whether or not you would like to make a purchase of this. As always, my name is Johnny5. Thumbs up, comment down below. If you're new, subscribe in the corners and ring that bell. Be good, be safe, stay blessed, guys. Later, taters.